My full name is Sufiya. I don't use any surname. And basically, I'm from Rajasthan. There is a small town, Ajmer. And I live in Delhi currently. And I worked with the aviation industry for almost 10 years. In 2008, I came to Delhi to do aviation course and I joined Delhi Airport, Delhi International Airport, as a ground staff. And I worked there for almost 10 years. And in 2018, I left the job because there was a time I was feeling that what I'm doing with my life. I mean, I was thinking that I'm working like a machine. It was affecting my health. So that's why I was thinking. I was sitting in office and I was thinking that I should start something for my health because I worked in a night shift for almost 10 years, which was affecting my health. So that's why I started running. And because for running you don't need to go to any gym and you don't have to join anything for that. So that's why I started running in a park. And I was feeling so good when I ran 3 kilometers first time in 2017. And then I started taking participate in marathons. There was a time I was thinking that the running it will be a good way if you want to spread any message or you want to give any message to people, you want to explore places. So that's why I started ultra running in 2018. And my first ultra marathon was 52 kilometers. And then in the same year, I ran 67 kilometers. And then I decided to run all over in country. And in 2018, I did Golden Triangle, which is it's a triangle which connects three cities, main cities like Delhi, Jaipur, Agra, and Delhi. I was thinking that it will be a great way to spread my any message or explore India. So that's why I gave the name Run for Humanity, Run for Peace. I want to spread good vibes, positive vibes to people. And I wanted to meet with the people, know about my country, how people are living, what they think. So that's why I started this expedition in 2018. Though I was not so strong and there is no sports background, I just started my running in 2017. And then after that, I decided that it has to be, I mean, go more. So that's why I decided to do Kashmir to Kanyakumari in 2019. And there was a tough time because I had to choose one thing, either job or running, because my company were not allowing me to give long leaves or so that's why they said that you have to choose one. So that's why I left the job. I was not financially so strong, so that's why I had to face so many difficulties. So that's why me and my fiance Vikas, we started crowdfunding so that we could start our running expedition. So anyhow, we started Kashmir to Kanyakumari run, and that we completed with the message of hope. Here I want to define hope, humanity, oneness, peace, and equality. So with this message, I ran Kashmir to Kanyakumari in 87 days. And in 2021, and then again, it gave me a boost. So to do more. And I wanted to check my ability and my limits or human limits, you can say. So that's why I did in 2021, I did Golden Quadrilateral Road Run with the same message. That's it.
That's incredible. You've done some amazing runs. And
thank you.
What do you love about running?
For me, running is like meditation. It's like prayer. I go in a other world if I do running. So it give me a positive vibes. It give me another world that where I forget my you can say all problems and other things. I just running and I meditate myself.
What is it like to be a female running in India? Is it safe for you to run by yourself, or do you always go in a running group or run with other people?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, again, I want to say here that once we have to go up, if I think that India is not safe, if I go out, if I step out of my home, it's not safe. Anything can be happen. If I think like that, I cannot do anything in the I mean in world. So, I mean, first of all, we have to come out from this thinking that if we think like that in the world, no place is safe. So that's why we have to be very positive. And I would say that it's not like that India is not safe, because I ran almost 6,000 kilometer and I covered major cities, went through, I mean, like lot of villages and cities, and I got a great support from the people. So it's not like that, I would say. You have to be very positive if you're doing something like this. So we have to make up our mind, and you have to be very strong that you face any challenges. You can face any challenges.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Who are the runners, the female runners that inspire you?
Actually, there are many things which inspired me to do running, because first of all, I would say that I belongs to a middle class family. And in my family, if I see my parents, they did so hard work for us. So my inspiration, my parents, I would say first of all, and there are many people like in ultra running. And in this, if I talk about this Golden Quadrilateral Road Run, in 2016, there was a lady, she's from Pune, Michelle Kakre. She did this Golden Quadrilateral in 193 days. So long time back, I checked on internet about her. So that idea, I took that idea from her. So that's why I did that. I'm inspired by her a lot.
Tell us more about that run. So, the Great Indian Golden Triangle Run, which is 720 kilometers, which you did in 16 days. Tell us a little bit more about the planning of that journey and how it worked. Where were you sleeping at night? How long were you running for most days? What was it like?
Yeah. Actually, me and Vikas, my fiance, again, we made a strategy, because we wanted to show people that if you want to do something like that, like big expedition, you're going to run in a whole country. You don't have to have a lot of thing with you, like huge support or vanity van. We wanted to show the people that in a limited resources, you can do these kind of things. Our budget was very low, and we did not have much resources to do that. So we started with the one car. I mean, my fiance, he was in a car, he was supporting me in a car, and I had no crew with me, I had no physiotherapist with me, only because was there were taking care of everything. So I have a car, and after doing 50 kilometers, we made a strategy that after doing 40 to 45 kilometers or 50 kilometers, we are stopping. We used to take a hotel nearby with the same point where I finished. With the same point, I had to start tomorrow. Then by taking any hotel, so with the same point, I used to start for the next day, my next 45 kilometers.
How did your body cope with the challenge of running every day?
Yes, I think that in the beginning, when you start running, and in the beginning, I mean, you have to face every pain. I mean, you feel like that your body is tired, you are exhausted, you cannot even step ahead. So I think, and another, when I started Golden Triangle, I had no coach with me, and I was not no so strong. So that's why I started like that. So after 3 or 4 days, I had an injury in IT band. I was not able to running. So I keep walking, walking, walking. After doing 4 or 5th day, the same way, I started running. So I think in the beginning you have to face all these things, and after that your body get used to of everything.
Do you have a running coach now?
No, I have no running coach. I train myself. I think I have a vast experience. Also, I have a Vikas. Give practice. I mean, you can say he's giving training.
Do you do anything else apart from running? Would you lift weights or do yoga for flexibility?
Yes, yes, I do yoga. I love doing yoga. I do yoga. I use pranayam because meditation is must. If you want to do such long running, such long expedition, you have to be very positive. So for that, I do yoga every day. Apart from that, I do core and abs exercises as we cannot go out because of corona, because of pandemic. So I'm doing my workout in a home.
One of the things that you talked about earlier was, financially not being so strong, and that to fund one of your big challenges, you had to go to crowdfunding.
Yes.
How was that experience? And did you raise the funds that you needed? Did you get the support?
Actually, we faced a lot of difficulties in the beginning, and as I started, as I had no experience and no strong background of running, so people were and sponsors were doubtful that she's saying that she will do Kashmir to Kanyakumari or Golden Triangle, but they were in a doubt. So that's why we had to face a lot of financial problem, but we started crowdfunding, and because of crowdfunding, we got some amount, not that much. But as I started my running from Kashmir, and we can say that uh, people were coming to help us when we started from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So people are coming to help us, like our lodging, our hotels, our stay. So in the same way, they are helping us when I started my running from Kashmir. And after that, now we have some sponsors with us. They are helping. Like there is a Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. They financially helped in this Golden Quadrilateral expedition. And Under Armour, my apparel partner. GNC, they are my hydration partner. So there are some sponsors who are connecting with us now.
Are you able to support your lifestyle as a professional athlete now? Or do you still work other jobs to help pay for your passions?
Right now, we are not doing anything apart from running. As we have as I said, that we have some sponsors who are helping us in financially. So, and this is not the end. I mean, I have a more project and or expedition. So we have some plans in future. So that's why we cannot do permanent job or any job. So that's why we are. I'm just practicing for my upcoming projects. We are getting help from our sponsors.
Good, good. Let's go back to the start of your 4,000 kilometer run,
Yeah.
which you did in 2018 from Kashmir.
Yeah.
Tell us what it was like at the start of the challenge, knowing that you were going to be running this incredible distance. What were you thinking about? What was going through your head?
Yes, in 2018, when I completed this Golden Triangle run. So, and same day made a plan that we'll do Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and I started practicing myself before 6 months. And we were looking for sponsorship and all. And as I said, that people were so doubtful for us that she will do or not, because Kashmir to Kanyakumari nobody has done yet in India, and it's a really you can say it's a difficult. It's really difficult because Kashmir to Kanyakumari, it's a route where you find so many difficulties, so many differences in places, and in I mean, if you talk about eating or surfaces or weather, so everything is changed. So I faced a lot of difficulty when I started from Kashmir. But again, I want to say that your body get used to of it when you do any particular thing again and again. And people were coming, and in India, people are so. I mean, I can say they are so supportive in running. If I talk about running community or local people, they were coming to help us, and some people were arranging our the meal. Some people were arranging our stay. So this thing keep going till Kanyakumari. So like that, we people were helping us, and it's a really great experience. And I got a chance to meet thousands of people, explore real India, and it was like that.
Yeah. What was the biggest difficulty that you had to face and overcome?
Yes. When I started from Kashmir, and it was ninth or 10th day. I entered in Jalandhar. It's a place which is in Punjab. One lung got collapsed that time, and I was hospitalized for 5 days.
So your lung collapsed. One of your lung.
Lung collab, yeah, due to you can say due to pollution, lot of pollution, dust. I faced a lot in Kashmir because there were construction were going on. There were army movement. There were one side road. There were landsliding. There were so many things in going on. I mean, were going on in Kashmir. So that's why my one lung got collapsed, and I was hospitalized in Jalandhar for 5 days. I was in a doubt that will I able to continue this journey, and how will I finish, because I am hospitalized. I was not able to even stand. So that was a tough time for me. But I would say that if you are positive, if you're doing anything with positive mind, or your mind has to be very strong for that. Anyhow, I stood up on my feet and I started running after fifth day and keep continuing it till Kanyakumari without any break.
Oh, oh my goodness. So so you were running through lots of traffic and there was landslides and
Lot of traffic, yes, because in India you see lot of traffic, lot of pollution, lot of construction, because you cannot see same place or same road. You're running 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers, but everywhere you see the changes or challenges.
that must have been so tough being in hospital and dealing with a collapsed lung and then you
Yeah.
losing weight and then carrying on. And I suppose, why was it so important that you finished this expedition?
I think it was not only running, and it was not only a world record or running. It was like a mission for me. As I told you that there was a mission with me, mission for hope, and I wanted to spread this message in all over India that humanity is a big religion. So this mission was with me, and it couldn't stop me anymore, anywhere.
Let's talk about your mission and your message. So, your message is hope, so humanity, oneness, peace,
Peace.
and equality. How did you sort of end up with that being your message?
Actually, I just wanted to contribute for my country. I was thinking that what I can do with the running. It's good that I'm making a world record, Guinness World Record, but if you put any message with this running, if you put any, you can say a good thing, a positive message with running, so it makes a big difference. So that's why I wanted to contribute, and I wanted to pass positive vibes to the people. As we can see current situation everywhere, I mean, people mistrust, we can see disrespect, we can see. So that's why I wanted to spread good vibes in people. So that's why I choose this path.
What type of food are you eating and how do you fuel yourself during your runs? Do you stop and have three meals throughout the day or do you graze and pick and eat constantly? What works for you?
Actually, in this kind of expedition, we cannot follow particular diet. I mean, if I say that, if somebody says that you have to eat a particular diet in a day, but you cannot eat because your places are changing, and you're going city to city, state to state. You cannot follow particular diet. Whatever you getting everywhere in city or in state, you have to eat that. So same way I was doing. I mean, everywhere if I running through Kashmir, so I have to eat their local cuisine, local food. And while running, I eat a lot of fruit or dates, and so that I can refuel myself for running. I can continue.
Do you take any supplements?
In expedition only, I take protein powder or BCAA. You can say, yeah, BCAA I take in expedition only. Otherwise, if I'm doing practice and if I am at home doing workout, I don't take any supplements.
India can be very, very hot. Was it hot when you were running and how did you cope with that heat?
Yes, when I started from Kashmir, it cold that day, and I remembered when I entered in Rajasthan, it was 49-degree temperature. So as I said that in India, everywhere you go, you find differences. I mean, a lot of challenges regarding weather, regarding food, places, surface. So it's a big challenge in India. that if you're passing state to state, you can feel the changes in weather. But again, if you're continuing something, if you're doing regularly, I mean, if you're continuing something, your body get used to of it.
What was it like finishing?
It is a great experience, and when I it is my strategy actually. When I start any expedition, I do not think about a destination that I have to run 6,000 kilometer, I have to run 4,000 kilometer. I just think that I have to complete my day target 50 or 60 kilometers without any injury, without any tension or problem. So my strategy is like that. And it's really great experience when I cross a city, when I cross a state. So I think that yes, my one part has gone and I have to continue further.
You mentioned, when you were working in the aviation industry, that you weren't feeling healthy. You'd done 10 years of night shifts and it was sort of impacting on your health. How are you doing now? Like, are you feeling healthier, stronger? Are you happy with the decisions that you've made?
Yes, I'm so happy. And when I started running and when I started doing this expedition, I'm just thinking that it's my second life. I mean, I'm feeling so happy with this life, and you can say in me, I can find a lot of changes. Now I became more positive. Now I became more confident, and I am ready to take challenges in my life. So there is a vast change, I can say.
You mentioned that you're planning another challenge. Are you able to share what that challenge is?
I'm going to do a big project. Actually, we were planning in 2022, but because of pandemic, because of Corona, we have to shift it further. I mean, maybe in 2023 or to 2024, we are planning for around the world by running.
Oh, amazing. So running around the world.
Yes, running around the world. We are planning for that as well.
What would your route be? How would you make it work?
Route plan is ready. We have to do a lot of work actually. So we are working on that. It's a big project, but before doing that, I'm going to do a little project, like I'm planning to do Manali to Leh. You can say it's a hell race. If you see in internet, the hell race. Have you heard about it?
I haven't. Tell us more about the hell race.
Hell race, yes. It's a Manali to Leh, and 5 days I have to complete almost 500 kilometers, and it's completely elevation. So it's a very big project for me and big challenge. So I'm preparing myself for that as well.
But how is the preparation coming along? How are you feeling about that, the hell race?
First of all, I have to go to such kind of places for acclimatization, and for hill practice. A lot of hill practice will be required. So as I said that Corona is going on in India, because of pandemic we cannot go out, but situation is getting good. It's getting fine. So maybe next month I'll go out for hill practice for acclimatization. I have to go to a particular place. And nowadays I'm focusing on strength workout, core workout, doing yoga, pranayam for meditation. So all things are going on.
Sufiya, how can people follow along with your future journeys, follow along with the hell race, follow along with your planning and preparation for your around the world run? Where should they find you on social media?
Yes, we are very active on social media. They can find me on my page, Facebook page, Sufiya, and you can follow me as well on Instagram, Sufiya Sufi Runner, and also on Twitter, Sufi Runner, but I'm not that much active on Twitter. And soon we are releasing our Golden Quadrilateral highlights on our YouTube channel, Sufia and Vikas World. You can subscribe my channel there as well.
Oh, fabulous. Have you filmed all of your runs and do you share them on YouTube?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, I know people will love to watch that and see those amazing challenges brought to life. And Sufiya, I'd love for you to leave our listeners with final words of advice for other women who want to get into running, who want to get outside, change their life and be healthier. What would your advice be for them?
Yes, first of all, I want to say that we have to be very positive towards life, whatever we are doing in life, we have to be positive. For that, it's okay that we have to be very strong physically. If you are doing running, if you're doing challenges, but first of all, we have to make a positive mind for particular. We have to believe on ourselves that whatever we are doing, we can do, will do, and will finish. So that feeling or that thinking we have to have. We have to cultivate in it, and we have to take new challenges like this only. So we have to come out that shell that people, especially in India, people say that women can't do this, women can't do that. So we have to come out from this thinking, and we have to believe in ourselves.
And thank you for believing in yourself and inspiring so many women around the world.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance, and please forgive me. My English is not so good. I know I made many mistakes.
You shared in such a beautiful way. I know that it will have inspired so many women and men to think about, what they can do in their life, and hopefully encourage them to pick up their trainers and start running. And then who knows where it will lead to. You started running in 2017, and then a few years later you're running ultra marathons and Guinness World Records, and dreaming about running around the world. It is just so inspiring.
Thank you.
Hey Tribe, I hope you enjoyed the episode with Sufiya. My name is Sarah Williams. I'm the host of the Tough Girl podcast and the founder of Tough Girl Challenges, which is all about motivating and inspiring you. So a massive thank you to Sufiya for coming on the Tough Girl podcast. It is not easy to come and share your story, especially when it's not in your first language. So I think Sufiya did an amazing job sharing more about her passion for running, and also about her positivity and the message that she wants to get out there. Everything that we have talked about today will be available in the show notes with links as well. So please do go visit toughgirlchallenges.com, and you can find all of those links about Sufiya, and you can follow along with her journey. Now, if you're particularly interested in running, I've spoken to such a variety of incredible female runners based all over the world who love running different distances, whether that's going from the couch to running a marathon, to doing the first ultra marathon, to taking on their first 100-kilometer race, or doing a multi-day fast packing race across mountains, or running the length of countries. There is just a whole host of inspiring women on the Tough Girl podcast. There's over about 450 episodes at the moment that you can listen to, so there's a massive back catalogue. Just scroll through, have a look, press the play button, and get inspired. And if you're interested in signing up for your first running challenge, I would encourage you to sign up for it. If it's something you want to do, if it's something that's going to challenge you, get you outside your comfort zone, now is the day to take that first step. Get on Google, find your race, find the distance that really sort of challenges you, whether that's a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, a marathon, or going after your first ultra. Get involved, take the plunge, and sign up now. So you may have noticed as well that there was no interruptions, there was no ad breaks during this episode of the Tough Girl podcast, or during all of the episodes of the Tough Girl podcast. And that's because the Tough Girl podcast is sponsorship and ad free. And that's thanks to the monthly financial support of patrons. So patrons are the supporters of the Tough Girl podcast. They're the supporters who believe in my mission to increase the amount of female role models in the media. It's not just about talking about it, it's about funding it, it's about putting your money where your mouth is, it's about realizing that actually you can make a difference by supporting the Tough Girl podcast. From $2 a month to $5 a month can make a massive difference in this space, because it does take a huge amount of time and effort to put this content out here, twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. UK time. And honestly, it just would not be possible without the 253 supporters, 253 patrons who are supporting the work that I do. If you'd like to get involved, then please visit Patreon, patreon.com/Tough Girl podcast. It's really quick, it's really easy. You just click on whichever tier you want to get involved in. It's available in euros, sterling, and US dollars. And there's also an annual option as well if you don't want to sign up to a regular monthly subscription. But sign up, get involved. It really does support the work that I'm doing to increase the amount of female role models in the media. But all that's left for me to say is, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, give it your all, give it 110%, get after it, go for it. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Take care, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.